Hey YouTubers, it's Spectre here, and today we're doing 2.6, The Great Raid, under the Viking storyline. Now, we're finally at the end of the storyline for the Vikings. You know, it seems like we're actually going to get to attack their entire city, of the Samurai City. What are we after? Are we after, like, everything that they have, or are we just going after them because we're pissed off as to what happened to us, and we're trying to find out where the Blackstone Legion are? Honestly, let's find out what's going to happen. You know, it seems like, you know, it's great that I get to play as the Raider again. I always love the fact that whoever I start with, I get to finish with. Because in reality, I mean, come on. I didn't mind the fact that I get to play as other characters because I get the feel of them. But at the same time, the one that I start with as the main character for the storyline, I would like to finish with as the main character for the storyline. Now, seems like we're on their bridge, like we're heading straight for them into their castle. Just by looking at the picture alone, you can tell that much. I mean, it's their city gates, and in reality, you know, I find this quite awesome, like that this is actually happening. So, what are we after? Are we after food? Are we after just whatever resource they have? Are we after more maps? I mean, honestly, was the map for this? I mean, I guess the map was for this, as I can tell. But let's see what happens.
Behind that bridge lay a whole city full of plunder. And if we failed now, we would leave with nothing to show for it.
Alright, so we are after everything that they have in the city. So let's see what happens. Are we going to succeed? I mean, right now, our objective is to push back the enemy front. Now, you know what? That's kind of easy to do in reality. But let's see what happens. Are we going to have like a crap ton of Orochis and Shigokis just holding off? I mean, in reality, that's what I would do. If I was like the samurai commander, I would put all their heavy guys at the front because they're hard to kill. They have a lot of health. And honestly, if I saw a full line of like probably 10 or 20 Shigokis, honestly, I probably would not want to fight that. You know, having a few Kenseis and Orochis with the Shigokis obviously would make it even seem more scary because, you know, having the light and agile characters and then having the huge heavy tanks, I mean, come on. If you saw that, you would be like, oh lord, no. They're completely ready. They know we're coming. And honestly, with the Vikings, they probably wouldn't care because they've made it this far, as what the Raider herself said. You know, she was like, we've made it too far to actually back down. Which I can completely understand where she's coming from. I mean, we totally raided the samurais without, like, you know, any warning. And even though the samurais were completely ready and waiting for us, it's still the simple factor of, like, the Vikings have gone so far for something so simple. And now they're actually getting to the point of, you know, completing the Vikings' goal. So are the Vikings actually going to be able to acquire what we want? Let's find out. You know, are we going to get completely destroyed at the end? Honestly, don't know what's going to happen. So we will see what happens when we finally get there. Right now, we're just pushing everyone back. Thank God it's not that hard to do. But they do keep sending out little more commanders and Kenseis. I don't think I fought an Orochi yet, which is not that bad. You know, Orochis are very light and agile people, and in all honesty, kind of have low health right now. So let's see, will I be able to gain more health before I actually have to fight an Orochi, or are we just going to possibly die, sadly? And you know what? Look at that. We have the first Shigoki. Let's see what happens when we go against this guy. He's honestly going to take out most of our troops. I might even die just through him, but I honestly hope not. But there I go. See? Totally called it. I don't like that about the Shigoki because I did block that, but he has so much damage that he can even kill you while you're blocking. So let's try this again as like another thing. Are we going to push through this front defense this time? Really don't know. I would really hope so, because, you know, the front defense is not, they're pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good defense that they've got so far. I mean, they have like a ton of warriors. You know, we don't have that many at the start because we're still trying to push forward. Once we push, like, at least to the middle, I would say, we'll have enough warriors to actually fight. See, we really don't have that much right now. And one of my teammates is just sitting back there. He's like, I'm going to slowly just go side to side. Hurrah! We did it! Yeah! You know, totally that makes so much sense that you would just do that. You haven't even done anything yet, and you're like totally saying, yeah, we did it! We pushed them through this far! You know, awesome! But know what? We're not retreating because we can't give up. We've gone too far to actually come to retreat now. So I'm gonna actually try and not die this time, especially with when we go against the Shugoki, because that was kind of a little bit annoying for the factor of being like, oh, Shugoki 2 hit me. You know, I mean, I was fighting, I went through so much and fought so much, and yet the Shugoki completely just destroyed me. Now look at that. He's just sitting there all meditating. Well, he was there for a second. Don't know if you guys noticed that like I did. Wonder if he's honestly going to go back to his little meditating stance again until we get there. That would be kind of cool. Just to have like the Shugoki just like, be like, I'm waiting for you, so I'm just going to meditate over here. Be ready for you when you actually come. That would be pretty cool to see, but it seems like he knows that we're actually getting to the point of we're going to fight him. So let's see, will he be able to kill me this time? Honestly, would hope not. You know, that would be great if he didn't, because I actually want to see what happens. Am I going to actually get to go into the city gate this time? Or am I just going to, you know, not be able to go in the city gate? Just once we get there, we all get completely destroyed by, you know, 100 Shugoki, or who knows what they'll send after us. I mean, it's just endless possibilities. We're at their city gates where all their main troops are. So what will truly happen to us when we actually get there? You know, Runa's just being a badass. You know, she completely took out like a lot of that Shugoki's health for me. Thank God, because one of his hits literally almost killed me again. But let's see what actually happens. We finally push them across the bridge. What will happen? Will we keep on pushing? Like, now they're bringing in archers. This is wonderful. You know, they got to play their little tactics. You know, use their advantages against us, which is perfectly fine and reasonable. But at the same time, you know, that person did not survive that fall, thank God. And we got these little mini archers. Thank God they're not like another troop that has like a crap ton of health, because that would be kind of annoying to happen. But we'll find out. You know, they use like little daggers or little swords when they're attacking, which I find kind of cool that they actually do that. You know, wasn't surprised that they used archers. I mean, that's something that the samurais have always based off of, I guess I should say, other than obviously samurai. They use the archers to constantly just go after, you know, anybody from afar, which, I mean, I don't blame them. Archers are an amazing thing to have. And look at that, there's just Shugoki nonchalantly just walking in. He's like, you know, getting tired of everybody attacking their city, so let's go and destroy everybody. Which I totally understand. But you know what? Let's see what happens. We finally seeing an Orochi again. There was 2 Orochis, you know, totally fine. We're getting close to their city gates, so I can understand why they're bringing in the Orochi now. And not back then. Because, you know, let me inspire my troops. Because that, I find, will be somewhat helpful, I guess I should say. I mean, even though it's not really, all my troops are back there. You know, we're not really doing much of a job inspiring anybody. But you know what? If it gives me a boost, you know, I'm perfectly fine with this. Now that Shugoki's still just sitting there. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to wait here. And now we have another Kensei. You know, their troops are endless. Honestly, they can just constantly keep outsending their best of the best warriors. Especially because we're in their city, obviously. And now let's see what happens. What's going to happen after we pass through this gate? Are we actually going to make it to a standpoint of being able to go even further into the gate? Or is this just going to be like another, like we're just going to get ambushed and we're just going to have to hold off? I personally can't wait to find out what happens. And the Shugoki here, he's not that much of a challenge this time, especially because the Berserker's actually doing some work. Unlike last mission where he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till the Shugoki like has an advantage on you, and then I'm gonna come in and save you, just to make it look like I did like amazing work. Alright, we finally completed our objective. What is gonna happen here after we get to the door, the gate, it says. So, seems like one more. What boss is that? Is that a boss or is it just another enemy? I could totally see that being a boss, but we'll find out. Nope, it's just the Nobushi, the hybrid assassin. I love the Nobushi so much. Honestly, just can't get enough of the Nobushi. But one person, they should have at least put like at least 4 Nobushis.
This is no gate. It's more like a door.
So you're just gonna start attacking it? I understand you guys want to get inside, but I really don't think that's gonna make much of a difference. You know, we have the technology, so let's use it.
It's not a bad idea. You might live.
He might. But let's keep attacking the door. You know what? He's climbing. Let's just bash on the door.
The All-Father's favor is a fickle thing. Impress him with your audacity, and he will see you through to victory.
Our troops didn't make it through the fog.
But let audacity grow into overconfidence, and he will deliver you to your...
It's the Golden Orochi! He will destroy anybody in his path. He's coming for us. And our troops are like, ah! Just like, if we're gonna die fighting!
It was a great raid!
Valhalla, warrior.
I mean, are they expecting to die? Like, do they not have faith in themselves anymore to be able to handle the Golden Orochi? General Tozen, as of what it seems. Ooh, look at that health. What? There's multiple of them. That's not fair. What is this? What nonsense is this? I'm gonna activate Fury mode. Because honestly, going against that many Golden Orochis, that's not really helping. I don't understand how General Tozen can do this, but you know what? That's a really cool ability that he has. I mean, he just blocked an unblockable. I can understand why he's a general, especially being able to clone himself just through being in smoke. I don't quite understand how that works out, but you know what? One of them is about to die. Is he gonna bring in more? Aw, you just had to bring in the other two when I almost killed one. What happens? Like, you know, look at this. He's running away. He's like, oh god, help me, help me. And now, you know, they're staying together. But my people, they're just like, we're just gonna sit back here. We're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna watch our raider get her ass whooped by 3, not 2, not 1, 3 motherfreaking Golden Orochis. You know, I honestly don't like this at all, but you know what? What's gonna happen? Is the health gonna grow back to that insane health bar, or just fighting 3 of them gonna be it? I mean, doesn't really seem like much anymore, but you know what? Fighting the general is something totally different. And we'll find out what happens. We're both literally like 1 hit away. Seems like he's running away to a point of possibly making more clones. I really hope not. Oh god, no, 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 no! Don't die. Don't die. Back away. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, I can understand why I died there. I used my heavy attack, which takes some time, and he just literally went zing, killed me. But, am I going to have to restart? Okay, good. No, thank God, because just with that loading screen, it made me think. Now I'm going to have to fight them again. This time, though, I'm going to activate Fury right away, right when he starts bringing his clones up. So, I'm not going to give them much of a chance this time. You know, there is 3 of them, so I'm pretty sure they're not going to give me much of a chance either. But you know what? I'm going to go in full force to my best and see if I can defeat these 3 Tozans at that. And Is he going to make more after I kill that third one? Honestly, don't know. You know, I'm not really quite happy that my troops are just letting this happen. I mean, they're all just watching me get my ass handed to me. And they're just like, you know what? She could do this. She's our raider. You know, she's the best thing we have. So she can handle the general all alone. Especially since they were totally saying Valhalla at the end. They were like, she could do anything. We have so much faith in her, but there we go. What's happened? So we actually didn't defeat General Tozan, as you can tell. I guess he escaped with those little shadow clones, I guess I will call them. Because, I mean, what else are they? I mean, they're ninjas. They're samurais, you know, and they just... That general gave himself 3 shadow clones. So I guess I'm going to have to push them back through the gates, and then I have a feeling they might blow up this bridge. That's where I kind of see things going at this point, especially since he's there again. But look, my troops are like, that's as far as we're going to go. You know, we're not going to help you fight him again. That's all on you. And is he going to bring in his clones? No. Alright, I hope he stays this way, because honestly, this guy has a lot of health as it is. And, I mean, I guess I'm kind of happy that they... Look at his little emote that he has going on there. You know, that was a little adorable, but really cool at the same time. He's like, you know what, I'm going to be really cool in front of my troops, and I'm going to show them my sword skills. And I dodged that, but obviously my dodge didn't work for this golden Orochi. Look at him. He's doing his emotes. He's being a little smartass to me. Honestly, not surprised. He is a general. I kind of hope, though, that I can defeat him in this one go-through. Oh, you cheater. Gotta use your archers. I don't get that ability, but you definitely do. That's not fair. I only had one ability, which is the friggin' Fury. But no, you get to block everything. Yes, I'm pretty sure I can't win here, because I'm really low on health as it is, and you're the general at that, and I just might die again. I really hope not. Yep, see, there I go. Instant death. This is a beautiful thing happening, you know. He is a tough character. I mean, it's the General Tozan. Golden Orochi at that. I mean, I don't understand why he's wearing gold. I guess, you know, that makes him feel more powerful. We'll find out. I honestly hope that I can do it this time. You know, I don't have that much health. I have, like, maybe, like, 5 and, like, a 16th. But we'll see what actually happens here. You will enjoy this, I know. Because, you know, you're a complete badass. But you know what? I'm going to try my best. I'm actually going to try to not give you a standpoint here. But you are an agile character, and I am a heavy, light tank, what to speak. So let's see what actually can happen with this Orochi. I mean, obviously I already know that he can call in archers. And I know that he can also give himself shadow clones because he's a pussy and he doesn't know how to fight by himself. So, not quite happy. I think he just gave himself shadow clones again. Oh no, he completely ran away. Well, that's kind of a good thing. I guess I got his health low enough, but I kind of see his health growing back for some reason, because he's just like watching. And at this point, he can honestly call in archers. Yep, totally saw that coming. Thank God I had a feeling he was going to do that, because he's not a fair fighter, as you can tell, because he's a complete pussy. He's running away and constantly sending in archers. Ooh, looks like I broke his mask off, so that's why he ran away. You know, he's probably not expecting that he was going to be pushed this hard, which is fine. I mean, I wouldn't have expected it either if I was the General Tozan, you know, the great General Tozan, who thinks he could do anything and can make shadow clones of himself, which can't even do in the actual game, but he is completely holding me back, which I don't like, because really this is quite annoying that he's doing such a thing. And he is strong. Like, this guy, he took out pretty much my entire health bar in less than like a second, which was pretty insane in my eyes, especially for the fact that he, you know, is a complete badass and is doing a lot of damage to me, and I've died again. He is not giving me any breaks, you know. He's like, you know what, you're pushing me back. I'm going to go as full force as I can. Am I going to have to battle him back on the bridge, or is I'm just going to have to battle him when he was on that little thing? Okay, let's see if I cannot lose all my health that fast this time. This guy is a hard boss. Honestly, not surprised that this has happened, especially because, you know, just fighting the Viking boss, it was insane. Like, the Viking boss used wolves, which I honestly thought was amazing. But this guy, he's using shadow clones, which that's pretty awesome too. But at the same time, you know, you can't really trust this guy. You know, he is something. What was that? He completely, like, knocked me on the floor. I would love to be able to do that. That was kind of cool. He's not giving me any break. If I could just keep on blocking him. But honestly, this guy, he is a lot tougher than the Viking boss, obviously. Because this guy has troops on his thing. But there we go. Seems like I finally hit him. You know, he has a lot of cool tattoos, but he didn't make it this time. You know, his troops are like, oh shit, our general died. What's gonna happen? My raider's happy as hell. She's like, I killed him. We got this place. But what exactly is that? It like we killed their general, so we're happy. That's all we wanted. Fucking pussies. Just standing there, not helping me. Those two feel so happy. So what's gonna happen at the gate? A ton of Shigokis gonna happen? I can kind of see that.
Gates open.
Really? The gate is open. You are so smart.
We had done it. Beyond those gates, riches, spoils, plunder.
Alright, so we finally got what we've been after. Food, everything that we've needed. And there's Apollyon, totally happy with the way things are going. She's like, I'm satisfied with this. 5 years ago.
If the commanders of the Iron Legions knew about that.
Now we can speak freely.
Well, that's a relief.
We're all your humble servants, Master.
So, what is the real plan?
To piss everyone off.
War. Huh? The natural state of our species.
Which I can totally understand.
Yet these monsters flee from it. They're cowards. We must be brave for them.
We cannot hope to trigger war everywhere.
We can. If we recruit our enemies to the cause.
Which is true. Totally understand. Like, that's Apollyon's whole objective, is just to make everyone pissed off at each other. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day. This was a really long video, but in all honesty, it was a great video. I died a few times, but really, you know what? It was a good challenge. Now, hope to see you guys again. Have a great day. Thanks.